Good day everyone, my name is MK Stan Creative. So this is the continuation of our HTML series. Now in our last video we were able to see how to put up a text on our web page. So in this video we are going to see how to make a list of items on our web page. So we're going to go ahead and create a file called the list.html. So I'll create my basic page structure, shift exclamation mark, enter, then my title. I'm going to change my title to list elements. Alright, so now let's make a list. So in making a list we'll have two types of lists. We'll have the ordered and unordered list items. So let's go ahead and see the ordered list item first. So when a list is ordered, so let's go ahead and see the ordered list items. So when a list is ordered list, I'm going to put up a note and say ordered list. We use the OL for order to represent the ordered list. So we'll have the OL, we take the LI. So we're going to be making a list of cars here. So we'll have the Lexus here, then we'll have the Benz, we'll have the Ford, we'll have Honda. So let's see our browser and see what we are actually doing. Open with live server. So these are the list of cars. This is ordered. They are in ordered manner here. So we're going to go ahead and put up the last one. I can actually call it Toyota. That's the list I can remember. So now let's see the unordered. When a list is unordered, so let's go ahead and see when a list is unordered. So I'm going to make a note here and say unordered list here. So I'm going to be using the UL then to have the LI. So I'm still going to make the same list here. We'll have the Lexus, we'll have the Benz, we'll have the Ford, we'll have the Honda, we'll have the Toyota. So if you see the difference now, so we can able to see the difference between the ordered and unordered list. The ordered list, the items are being listed in numbers, in a sequential manner. So we can actually go here and put up a type. So if you watch here, the Visual Studio Code is actually recommending the type that I want. So these types I can be able to choose anyone in any manner I want to list out my items in ordered way. So we'll have the first one, which is the numbers. I can choose the alphabets. Then if you watch here, my ordered list has changed to capital letter I can change this to small letter. It's going to change. Then I can actually go to Roman numerals in small letter. Then I can change to Roman numerals in capital letter too. So this is ordered way of listing our items. So the same thing applies to the same thing applies to unordered list. So I can actually change this to shape. I'll be using shapes here. If I put up circle, I will have this. Then if I put up the square, I will have this. So ordered list, using the ordered list, you can actually list our items in figures, Roman numerals, in numbers, and all that. But in unordered list, we can actually list our items in shapes, or we can actually call these bullets. So let's look at other ways of listing items. We have what we call the data list. So I'll put up a note here. I'll call it the data list. The data list, I'll be using the DL. The DL, it will take the DT, which is what? The data title. I'll be making a list of cars. So I'll just put cars. Then inside here, I will have the DD. The DD, the list of cars. I'll have the Lexus. So the DD here, list of cars. I'll still have the Benz. So this data list is actually useful when we want to group our items. When we want to list items in groups. So we are going to go ahead and see how that can be achieved. So I have Lexus, Benz. I'll have the Ford. I'll have Honda. I'll have Toyota here. So this is the first group of items I want to list. So I want to also list a group of items again, but now I want to list the food or fruits. Anyone? Okay, let me change it to fruits. I'll have the fruits. I'll have apple. I'll have oranges. I'll have mangoes. Mango. Then I have the watermelon. I actually have the melon. So if you look at the screen, you see that the cars, this is actually the DT, the data title, which is the first group. We'll have cars, and these are the list of the cars, and we'll have fruits, and these are the list of fruits we have. We can actually go and make a whole lot of lists just to add the DT here. Then we are good to go. Then I can actually make a list of foods. Alright, so you see that the title are always by the side, then the data will come underneath. So these are just the three main ways of listing the items on our web page. So in our next video, we're going to see how we can be able to use the table, the forms, and all that. So see you on our next video. Thank you.